What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Film Addiction, because you are addicted to film if you are watching this video. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. All right. So today we're going to be doing our top five duo films. So two people you think did great in a movie, team up, whatever it may be. This is from a community challenge from Hucks Pop Culture Cafe, the one and only. So I figured I'd join in and do the challenge. I try to pick movies that were a little bit different from each other and that I also owned. And I didn't want to put too much thought into it because then I start overthinking it and stressing out and blah, blah, and then just panic mode. So we're just going to dive right on into it. I picked 5 different ones and we're going to start showing them off right now. If you know me well enough, you should know my top 2, but just start thinking about it. See if you're right. All right, first up, I chose this one because they're on the very front cover. But Donk and Shrek. Donkey and Shrek. Shrek and Donkey. Don't think you can go wrong with Shrek and Donkey. They are absolutely hilarious. Playing off of each other, Eddie Murphy and Mike Myers. And of course, they're just perfect. They're hilarious. The whole onion peel scene. They rescued a princess together with a fire-breathing dragon, and then Donkey ends up marrying the dragon. And sorry if you've never seen Shrek. Yeah, so Donkey and Shrek. That's my number 5. Number 4. This one's a little bit different because they don't really have the same goal in mind. So hopefully I'm not breaking the rules. But I think the chemistry on this movie is absolutely perfection. And we're going to go with Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. I think they're awesome together. They play well off each other in this movie very well. And obviously, you know, Keanu, or Johnny, what's his name? Johnny Utah, starts, you know, kind of liking the guy and stuff because he had plenty of times to take him down, shoot him. He just shoots in the air, and I think they just work really well off each other. So, Point Break, number 4. Number 3, dun, 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 dun. You got Ice Cube and Chris Tucker in Friday. Smokey! I think, I watch this movie every year. I watch this movie constantly over and over and over. Watch this movie a million times. And Chris Tucker and Ice Cube are awesome together. That's why I still love the second and third one, but it's just not quite as good as the first one because him and Smokey are just awesome. And yeah, so my number 3, Friday. I'm not going to go into too much detail on these movies because most likely y'all have seen all these. If you haven't, you need to as soon as possible. My number 2, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. And yeah, so we're gonna go with Sean Patrick Flannery and Norman Reedus and the Boondock Saints. These guys are badass. They play well. They're hilarious together. You know, the stupid rope. And I know this is kind of a mixed thing. People either love this movie or you hate it. Apparently, I thought everybody loved this movie, but yeah. And then you got the funny man, but this is duo, so awesome movie. 2 awesome guys. You've never seen Boondock Saints, you need to see it. And obviously there's a second one as well, and I wish they would make a third one, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But Boondock Saints coming in at number 2. And number 1, we're gonna go in a little more detail about this one, but you should have guessed it already, and that is Jay and Silent Bob. And I went with Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, but you know, ever since Clerks, these guys have been in many movies together. Obviously, you have Silent Bob that doesn't talk, and then Jay, which Silent Bob does talk, but it's only when it's needed and the movie's wrapping up, and it's like the saying of the scene that puts everything together. But they're awesome together. They've been in probably more movies, I think personally, than a lot of people. So you got Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. They went to Degrassi together. They were in Clerks and Clerks 2, and they were in Chasing Amy as well. They were in Mallrats, probably one of their best. And then I've already showed off Jason Damien. They were in Dogma together as well. See, right there. Boom, boom, boom. And then Clerks 3, Clerks 2, and then they came back with Jay and Silent Bob's Strike, or Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, which is Strike Back, just, again, you know, same thing. So yeah, that is my top 5. Try to do something a little bit different than everybody else. And I wanted to not do any honorable mentions since Huck did not do it, but I think it's a great challenge, and I'm looking forward to his TV show. He hasn't already uploaded it. But yeah, if you are interested, make a video for Huck, and go subscribe. If you have not subscribed, you need to as soon as possible. And make a video or comment below under his video and let him know your top 5 duos. Thank you very much, and see you on the flip side. Bye.